All right, so thanks for joining me today. I want to share with you a tip and trick on really regarding time frames because most people don't understand this concept. So we're going to go ahead and cover why you should not use the 1 hour or 2 hour time frames, and I'm going to break it down for you kind of pretty simply. So let's kind of get started. We're going to take a look at the charts, and I'll give you some insight here. If you're interested in checking out some of the other things I have available, definitely check out our website at tradersfly.com, and there's some live classes you could join, or even a one-on-one session with me as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out these timeframes. So a lot of people look into timeframes and they're trying to figure out, like, hey, which time frame is best? What do I look at? And I think it's fine if you're looking at, your day trading or swing trading, whatever the case is, if you're looking at a 5-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute, and so on. But here's the issue with some of the time frames. And when people get into the 1 hour time frame, 2 hour timeframes, those are really bad timeframes to look at when it comes to your chart. And by these timeframes, I'm really talking about your settings here. So where every bar is, represents 2 hours or 1 hour and so on. So it's pretty bad from a standpoint of like, why is it bad? It's because it doesn't break down evenly. So there's 6.5 trading hours in a day. So you can trade 6.5 hours. You basically go from 9:30 all the way to 4 o'clock. So if you use the 1 hour time frame, use the 1 hour time frame, where is that other half bar? Okay, there's nothing that indicates, hey, this is a yellow bar or something, that it's a half bar or something like that. And the same thing goes with the 2 hour time frame. What's going to happen is one of these bars is not going to be evenly distributed, and that's a huge issue. So there's less data or more data in certain aspects because the time frames just don't break down evenly. That's a huge issue and a big problem. So what is it that we can do to tweak this around or change this? Well, first off, get rid of the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour time frame. So you can go ahead and get rid of those and not even use those. So instead, what you could do is use minutes. Now, I've put on a few minutes on here, but you could really customize it. Really, I use the TC2000 platform, not really the trading view. And when you look at the time frames here that I look at, you can see there's the 65-minute, which is almost the hourly, and the 130-minute and the 195-minute. So again, they break down evenly. So if you break those down and you go in depth and say, okay, well, I'm going to go 195 minutes. If you take out your calculator and do the calculation, it'll break down much more evenly into that 6.5 hour trading day. Now, you could go ahead and do the breakdowns. I'm not going to go ahead and spend the time or waste your time here on doing it, but go ahead and set up timeframes that break down evenly where every bar is equal in terms of time. Because on a 1 hour time frame, you're not going to get a good breakdown. On a 2 hour time frame, you're not going to get a good breakdown. On a 4 hour time frame, you're not going to get a good breakdown. So make sure that you're using the right time frames where every bar is equal. And that way they have equal weight and you can see the data represented evenly without some bias, because one bar sometimes may look a little funny or weird. And that's if it just does not break down properly. Because even in this platform, I could go hourly, but it's not one that I would normally use. So I've customized some of these things for 65-minute. I've customized it for the 130 and 195. So again, you could just leave one or two of these out if you like, but be careful using the 1 hour, the 2 hour, or the 4 hour time frames, because you definitely want to avoid those things. Most people just do not get it. So I hope that makes sense. It'll break down a lot more evenly for you on the chart. The picture will be more clear and more accurate, and you'll have a lot less bias in your trading and charts. Anyways, thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to check out our website at Rise to Learn or tradersfly.com. You can get a ton of great freebies here on our website. There's a lot of live classes that we also do regarding option trading, and check out the option trading channel that we have, Traders Fly, as well on YouTube. Thanks again, and I hope to see you next time in one of the live classes or maybe a one-on-one coaching session. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.